Jameson, famous art appraiser and director of the Gorka Institute in Barcelona. Mrs. Jameson is one of the key drivers of the extensive price fixing that takes place in the art world. Her callous approach to the fine arts business has destroyed countless galleries and resulted in the suicides of several artists ruined by her actions. 2 weeks ago, Jameson hired a gang of thieves to steal a valuable painting from a former client. Jameson aims to impress adventurer Blake Nathaniel with the stolen artwork. But the owner has discovered her involvement and hired the ICA to retire her and retrieve her personal notebook. The client wants Jameson eliminated before the artwork is revealed, so time is of the essence. Good luck, 47.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Geekbox, and we're doing year 2 of the Appraiser here on Hitman 3, another elusive target and hopefully another unlock outfit. Speaking of outfits, along with the default loadout which we're doing first, this is going to be a 3 loadout video. You'll also see the Sandman outfit. I'll try and remember to put a card here and you can see how to do the Sandman challenge to unlock this suit. But for this one we're going to start off with the default loadout, which is obviously a normal. We're taking a different route than usual, as you'll see. We'll head straight in, but instead of going up the pipe and getting the guard like we do for most challenges on this level, we're actually just going to head straight through the courtyard. There's not too much of a complication to this one. It's more a case of just getting up and getting the custodian's outfit. There's a few little bits you got to be careful of where there's enforcers and that, but outside of that this is generally quite a straightforward mission. It's just doing this first slog and making sure you get your bits you need as well. We're going to be setting up an accident kill on this one. Obviously these are all silent assassin as well. So we head through the path you see there, grab this wrench, and your first obstacle is going to be just getting these guards to face away. See, you've got your silenced pistols, your default, so shoot the wall on the back there to distract them. Careful because that one guard does look in your direction for a second first before looking back. Best bet, just to be sure, is ping one them as the other one's walking away and then just throw the wrench at its head, but make sure you go and collect the wrench off them again, as one of the first runs I did on this I actually did forget the wrench and then realised when I went to set the accident up. But just heading out, we don't need to change outfit or anything because we're going to get the next outfit shortly anyway. Climb up onto this wall. Now here you're looking out for this guard there. Make sure he's walking away or he's away before you climb up. The other one won't see you there. And then ping on the generator. Sure, just turn it off again as well. Once the distraction's in place, it doesn't really matter. You don't want, as you're dealing with this guy, for another person to hit the distraction to come and find you or the body. This will send the custodian round, you can see, allowing you to pop out and belt him around the head and take his outfit. This then, it sets you up for the rest of the video really, well, for the rest of the run. You've got a clear line here where nobody can see you, so you can safely drag him into the corner. There's hardly anyone looks to this area, and the blockage is there for the few that do. Then once you've taken him out, you can just pop this next window, make sure the guard's out of the way, and get rid of the recordings. At least now you haven't got to worry about any of the cameras getting you. Head across to the courtyard now. You'll see this little space here on your right. If you just tuck yourself in there, get out your coin and ping that in the corner, just a distraction for this guy stood next to us. As he goes out to distraction, that then will allow you to just pop over and get the wrench done. So pinging off this pipe, it's basic Miranda will come out here and she'll have a cigarette in a bit. It's quite the epic explosion. I don't get it in this video, but obviously if you want to go look it up or something, it is a massive flame. Anyway, as you're going this way, you'll see there you've got an enforcer guarding. That's the other piece you need to get to do this. Sometimes you'll have to wait a few moments for the enforcer to do their route, have their little chat and then turn their back. If you go in there and they've had their back turned for a good few moments, you can see, I'd say just avoid going in there until they've done that circuit, because they do turn around very suddenly and spot you at times. And then after this we are literally backtracking on ourselves. So this route I'm taking, it just takes you down to the harbour side.
Job
so
done, 47.
for best effect,
Head for an exit
it's just
and
going
I'll
back
wire the money
himself.
as per
Miranda's
usual.
now gone down, you see, from the explosion, so no point in having to hang around the video, so we'll speed it up just a little bit to get you there. And then that finishes off the first setting for it, the default loadout. So next we're going to be moving on to the Seiker, which is going to be using Emetic to create a sickness situation, and we're starting off in the warehouse with the custodian's outfit already. This is a mix of, it does start you off quite easily. You make sure you let the whole cutscene play out, and that will remove the enforcer guard. Then we're just heading to our right here and just shooting a dead straight line through. Head straight there, as it will put Miranda in position you need. Head to the left, tuck yourself in behind here and switch shoulders with the Seiker and shoot her. You should that way not have anybody see it. Obviously if it comes up with any suspicion, hold off on taking your shot until that suspicion's gone down. Now heading out to the courtyard, this sets us how we were before. So you see I got myself lost a little bit for a second, but obviously we can't shoot anti-cameras this time because we don't have an actual hardened ballistic weapon for it. But same rule, make sure that the enforcer's got their back to you. Make sure you actually grab the book, don't just go to run away without it. And there you go, now head back the way you came. Now at this point the emetic poison's been allowed to do its work, and it will mean that Miranda's headed out to the courtyard. So just head back to the room you were at. Obviously because we're going to knock them out, just don't go down the middle because the cameras are covering it. Just head around the outside, and this will take you nicely to the outside area where you should then find Miranda is being sick with the guard right behind her. Nobody can see you, so you can just choke him out. Obviously she's fully distracted by what's going on. So pop her in and good old fashioned drowning kill. Obviously if you want to make sure you get your silent assassin ready for this, that's an accident, so doesn't matter if she gets found at all. Obviously just be sure to drop the guard into the case here, or freezer I should say. Then, well, get yourself out of there. And that method's done. So now we're going to go on to using the Krugermeyer as well, and the warehouse start again. This is more of a quick setup and get out of there and then wait for the results kind of run. Starts you off in the area and you don't have to have any extra tools or anything like that. Obviously there's variations of this as well, but again let the first cutscene play out, get rid of the enforcer. I mean, if you've unlocked it, you can take the handyman's wrench with you instead, and you can just use that to ping it like the default loadout. But same again with here, ping a coin. Difference is because the Krugermeyer is so silent in every way, the moment it starts walking out, take your shots. One thing with this weapon you see there, it's a highly inaccurate weapon sometimes. It can take a few shots to hit what you're aiming at. Sometimes you'll get a perfect first shot, other times it will just completely mess you. But seeing here, you can head down as well because we've got an actual gun, take out the security footage as well, and then we could go back like we've done with every other run through to go and grab the book. Again, just being careful of that enforcer. Each time I'm this lucky, she's had her back to us, and I've had plenty of time to go and get it. And again, it's heading down to where we were before. This disguise doesn't have any enforcers really on these lower parts. Once you've got out from here, guards don't react to you or anything. The custodians can go into most places, so you can pretty much just run through. And again, with this one, we're just heading down to the docks. There's a few different ways you can leave the level. I like the simplicity of just head back where you came from. There's no real enforcers that can ruin it for you, so it's an easy batting to get back to it. Then this comes to the bit where you've got to wait a while, so I just skipped it there so you don't have to stand there and wait. Took a couple of minutes, but now Miranda's been set up and you're at the boat, so you can make your steely way out of the mission. And that is the 3 different methods that you can use, including a default loadout for everybody and a couple of alternatives for taking you through this mission. Now this sets you for year 2, Silent Assassin year 2, so obviously you get your double award. Don't believe there's a base award on this one, but I think the Silent Assassin does give you a secondary award. It should do, so usually something related to the level. And there you go. So formal tuxedo mask and gloves, a new suit, which means a new montage. Let's go.